maybe some people, basic, doesn't look like that, but basic, the guy just doing this. You know, just keep it like a, you know, that safe distance, you know what I mean? You just keep that safe distance. But at the same time, the guy can just flip the switch and then attack you, so you have to be ready for that. And at the same time, you know what I mean, the guy can just come and just really smack you down and just kind of really try to put a beat on you, you know. You're still on your butt. So it's very easy to the guy like, I'm backing away, I'm just gonna come down and just really like start to kind of try pass your guard. And then if you're sitting over there, if you can't stand up, take the guy down and put him on his back and do that to him, that would be great. If the guy is big, is stronger than you, has a better reps to take down, like you're gonna stand up, he's gonna throw you back on your back. And then you're gonna stand up again and realize like, oh, I didn't train that much wrestling. I'm better Jiu-Jitsu. So I'm better stay on the ground. I'm better try like work my guard. This guy's too strong. If I'm gonna wrestle with him like it's not gonna work out that well. So you have to figure out like you can't stand up, you on your back, you on your butt, you have to work if the guy is not just backing away. So if any moment somebody come and really start pushing, you know what I mean? Really kind of like, really start to kind of like throw on you, you know what I mean? You have to have the best reaction, please. So I'm looking to get a hold of him. Anytime he step forward and he starts to really kind of try to push me. I cannot just be like an open, exposed, and don't have a reaction. And if I just wait to kind of like push over here, I'm gonna be defending, I can be avoiding, and then I'm doing what he was doing before. He was avoiding, and now he's attacking. Now I'm avoiding. So just keep going like in a very wrong way. So any moment you chase someone, you want to get a hold of him, but then the other person is like, oh, I'm not avoiding, I'm not scared. I'm gonna start going after you. You better have like a good sense of defense. And defense is like not a defense to be defending, not a defense to be just kind of like avoid. I'm just escape. Let me just get out of here. It's a sense of defense to block and attack back. As soon as possible, you have to block and throw back on him. You know. So for example, if I'm sitting guard, I was looking to move forward, but then he moved forward first. As soon as he starts to come push me, I need to get I need to get like his hands out of me. His hand can go on my head. I need to get his hands out. You know, I need to get his hand. I need to get anything. I need to clean it up. I need to open up. Because once he blocks over here, I cannot really get a hold of him. So I need to get everything out. So I'm looking to get a hold of him, but then he's attacking me. So as soon as he's attacking me, I need to take everything that he put on front of me, I need to take it out. I need to avoid. I need to get out of my way. Get out of my way because I need to continue to move forward. If I take this out of my way and I keep moving back, that doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna give a win like that. Like if something happened right after the seat, like man, you run the whole mat. You know what I mean? You just try like a survive. So this doesn't win a match. You need to make someone give it to you. You know what I mean? If you're not the referee, it's gonna be him. You know, he's gonna have to give me the victory. You know? He's gonna let me win it. So if the guy moves forward, you clean this up, keep moving forward, keep moving forward. Once I get close to his leg, I don't need to deal with his arms anymore. Now I'm getting a hold. Just like if I single leg him, just like if I took a shot and I make to his leg. His weight can continue to go forward. That's my time to post my hand on the floor and don't let myself fall back. If I fall back, I'm going to start to be more like a defending and holding and avoiding. So anytime he can fall, I post this up and then it starts to come up. I can do a technique, stand up. I can do the same technique, stand up. Moving forward, anything that get my way out of the floor and get a hold of him and don't let him push me or bully me, I can start attacking back. So who's on top is going to step forward and start to put a hand on you. And you have to take the hand out. So if the person comes and push your head, same thing, you have to take out of the way and get whatever is in front of you. Like you got on point, he put just like that. And you just gotta get whatever is in front of you. Because he's charging forward. He's charging forward. If you just back away, he just keep coming. So as soon as he charges forward, take advantage that he's coming forward and get a hold of him. But to get a hold of him, you need to pull his hands off of you. If you block your head, you can move forward, so free your head. Put your hand on your shoulder, free the hand on your shoulder, and close the distance. As I'm closing the distance, get a hold of his leg, and he starts to stand up. If you start to fall back, hand goes on the floor, start to stand up. Try avoid to keep your head up, because you can easily get a guillotine, but also avoid to keep your head down, because you can just stuff your head down. So I'm just gonna like stay in the middle, tuck your chin, keep your head a little low, not that high, but don't drop your head so he doesn't stuff your head and start to come up from there. You can finish with a simple leg, you can finish with a double, where you just kind of like take whatever's in front of you. Who's on top, guys? Who's on top? Try to be a good partner and try impersonate like this scenario. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna push, I'm over here, I'm gonna push, and then he's gonna move forward. But as I'm pushing, I'm stepping forward, and then he has to engage and get a hold of it. This would be the best scenario. You know what I mean? This is the best scenario. I'm not even talking about the worst scenario, you know what I mean? Worst scenario, like you couldn't see it, and then he got your back on the mat, and then you have to come back from that. We don't have to come back to nowhere. We expect in that. We train for that. You know what I mean? I'm chasing. If it comes after me, you have to block, protect yourself, and then get a hold of him before you give up. You know, before you lose position. That's what I guess. Guys, I think everybody got it. You know, everybody understand. Like you need to really close the distance. But that, just because some people has that question, some people has few questions based on that. It's like when he touched my shoulder, if I just keep taking out, he put it back again. If I just keep taking out, he put it back again. So I have to do the whole thing. I don't know if you guys realize. I have to do the whole thing, kind of moving closer. You know what I mean? Moving closer, and then kind of once it start opening up, I keep closing the distance. Because I cannot open up and think I can close again because his hands keep coming back. So once I'm cleaning up something, you know, the head, you know what I mean? The head, I keep moving closer, you know, and anything that opens up, I'm feeding, I feed to the room. I start closing the distance. And I'm only go to the leg, you know, I only, stay back a little bit. I only go to the leg if I'm close enough. If I feel, I know the leg is right here, but if I know the leg, if I grab the leg and his arm is this much push me away, doesn't help going the leg. So I only gonna go to the leg when I can really get a hold of that. Until there, I'm working on the hands. Until there, I'm getting hold of the hands. And if the person push me back, push, I'm working this. And if I fall, usually it's because he closed too much. He came too close to me. I let him get that close to me. And then his foot came almost like this close. So if this happened, there's not much I can push him back. There's not much I can push it back this side, kind of almost like get out from, almost like just get out from underneath. Like, if I'm just keep this safe, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not putting that much weight. But if someone really like, you know, so he came so heavy, so much close, they're like, he cannot really push him back. It's almost like you just gotta come up from underneath because that's kind of the option you have. So if the other person keep coming too close, come too close and pushing, it's almost like just keep coming out, but coming out not just straight, but just from underneath. And this could happen. This could happen from here. You push, you know, I'm sorry, back. He push, and then he keep coming closer. And I did the same thing, I'm sorry. What I want to do is this. Even when I'm like don't get my back on the mat, but he keeps coming, you know. I'm sorry, keep coming. And then you get up from like even when my back doesn't touch the mat, but the guy keep going forward, you have a chance to get under. And once you get under, you get a hold of the leg, you get a hold, you just hold anything that's like that you can get a hold of. And then obviously, like, if he's a single leg, if he's a single leg. If you end up on the back, obviously you have the back, so you don't have, well, I want to take his down. I want to take him down. I don't want to take the back. So whatever you have, take it. You know, don't be picky like, I only want a single leg. I want to just go to his back. So who's on top? Let's see if we can get this. Start pushing. But once you start pushing, really start to get kind of like over the other person. And when I say over, like, you don't leave one foot behind. Just kind of really start kind of walking forward. And if you're underneath, try to come out from underneath. Just try to stay there. And try to use his momentum that he's pushing you. Take the arms out, but then if he comes forward, try to get out from underneath. Instead of just pushing back, instead of just come out forward from him. Let's go back, guys. I just forgot one thing that I believe is gonna help him. It's gonna make like even more sense. John, can you come over, please? I don't know where Scott. Sometimes he's right here and I don't see, but that's why I'm like making sure. So he moves forward, you know what I mean? I'm taking this up, and then he keep pushing back, and I'm just gonna come off from these, come back. But any moment like you feel like I don't want to go back, that foot on the back leg, kind of I'm taking this out, that foot on the back leg, kind of get him a little bit off of you too. You get that foot on the back leg, you're almost kind of gonna get a little bit of like a time. You're gonna get a little bit of time to kind of like get up before you fall on your back. Because I don't want to go on my back, it has to come up. So I'm gonna try as much as I can to don't go too far back, because I'm still gonna have to go forward after that. In the middle of the position, as you feel he's pushing, you just get him a little bit farther away so you can have some time to move forward. Anytime you feel like you're going too far, just try to push the back leg. Try to add that up as much as you can. Remind yourself in the middle of like it's a little bit of like almost like a sumo wrestling, you know what I mean? Someone just kind of push it really hard, you know, and you have to just kind of take it out of the way and then close the distance. Let's go try, guys.